Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
What's up, Vanessa?
How are you?
I'm good. It's my first time speaking today, so the voice always acts a little weird in the morning.
Yeah.
How are you? How are you doing today?
Good. I woke up a little not under the weather, but I felt the same thing with my voice. I was like, I don't think it's gonna be a good day, but it's going away little by little.
I hear you. I probably have to drink some coffee. Good morning to everybody in the chat. I know we got 5 in right
Yes,
now.
good
Good morning,
morning. Good
Carl.
morning. Carl doesn't miss a beat. Good morning, Carl.
Not at all. Carl, we appreciate your support this early in the
Yes.
morning.
We appreciate your support in general on both shows, Caps and Gringos and Coffee Chat.
Facts. I'm excited for today, Vanessa, because I got some cool hats that I wanted to show off, but I actually have 2 slides of sneakers that I'm excited to show off. And I'm excited for the shop talk we're going to be talking today.
I'm actually really excited too that I haven't even noticed that how long we've been doing this already. Like it doesn't feel long, but it does because we're on episode 6.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, because this was supposed to just be, I feel like we just started it.
Yeah,
and we're
no,
on
for
episode
sure.
6.
Yeah, I was talking to some people yesterday. They're like, "So you do 2 shows now?" And Sunday mornings and stuff, and they were like, "Man, that's pretty dope." And I'm like, "Yeah, I was hanging out last night, poker night, and I left poker early. It kind of saved me from spending a little bit too much money, losing too much money in poker. So it was fun though, and you're absolutely right. It feels like we just started, but we are in episode 6, and I'm super excited to be here today with you guys because we got some stuff we're going to talk about later on too. One thing in particular, unfortunately today, Justin is not going to be joining us for Caps and Kicks, but we have a sub, and we won't announce the sub until he comes on for Caps and Kicks. So I'm super excited for that. Justin's feeling under the weather, so if you don't know him as Justin, that's no cap, just champagne. He won't be joining us today. So before we get into it, I guess we can go ahead and start our intro.
Good morning, mi gente. Welcome to Coffee Chat. This is episode 6. This is a segment from Caps and Curveballs brought to you by your host, the only one, Vanessa, and everyone's big bro. And then go ahead, take it away.
Yes. As Vanessa said, episode 6, every Sunday we do these at 9 a.m.
Yep.
If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. We're at, I think it was $2.99 last night. We're trying to get to 500. So yeah, we're moving. We're almost there. We got 200 more. So I'm excited for that. And what I'm excited for in this next slide is our first hat of the week, which I think is highly slept on. And the pack itself, I think is slept on. And this is from our guys at 95 North. And shout out to Kicks Express. I know they were at 95 North early yesterday, and then they ended up putting it on the Discord. I don't know if it's sold out.
Let me check because last night there was only one size left, which was 718s. But I was a little upset with myself because this one I feel like I should have picked it up, and I kept telling my wife, like, I'm gonna get it. Okay, it's 840. It's 850.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, I really like the logo because it represents New York. I'm from New York, and I love to wear an NY logo. And I feel like the people who haven't really liked it as much are the people who are Mets fans, and I don't know why, because I think it's a dope logo, but they feel like it looks like a rip-off logo. In my opinion, I don't agree. Shout out to Kicks Express. I have his paid in full 2.0, and this hat, man, I think he killed it with this one. I'm a big fan of it.
It still hasn't sold out. Still has the 718s, but everything else is sold out.
Yeah, so it's right there. So if you are that 718, we highly encourage you go show some support. And the name of this pack was the Record Park pack, which I thought was super cool. I'm all in on the hat. One, I like the logo. It's a San Francisco Giants hat. It's not a Mets hat. This logo, the Mets logo, is inspired by this logo. So the Mets logo came from this logo. And they're calling this one of the 4 hats the Lord of the Rings. My boy Kobe, it was a Kobe week. They revealed his statue this week.
Yep.
I had to get it. Gray UV.
You picked it up.
Oh yeah. I did not do bad on this.
Now, even with the 718s, like, because I wear a 7, I can still rock a 718. It just fits a little different. I'm like, should I get it?
The only thing I was mad about was the fact that they put it in Discord, because I got it because I sent someone to the store. So I sent someone to the store to pick it up because it said it was supposedly in store only last night or yesterday morning, but because no one showed up and really sold out the pack in store, they put it on Discord. So shout out to them for allowing everyone to at least get a chance. Which I didn't think that was going to be possible. And me being in Cali, I had to send someone. So that's what I did. I didn't show off the rest of the hats. If you want to see the rest of the hats, you can go to Kicks Express Instagram. You can go to 95 North Instagram. You can see the promo that HK Billy did. They did a great job.
Yeah, this pack is crazy.
Yeah. And then it brings me to my next hat. Okay. And my next hat, I'm really upset because
Let me see.
we need to get. We need to get this right, okay? So this is the Sunny Days Florida Marlins, inspired by the typical Florida weather that everybody goes to the Sunshine State for. This is part of the Day in the Life pack. Yes, Vanessa is in Florida, and it dropped yesterday in store and online. Now, before we get to the hat, this is what I have to say. I am so upset because I set a reminder for 2:00, everything. because that's what it said. Why do we not put Eastern time, Western time? And I should have known. Obviously, it's a Florida store, 2 p.m. East Coast time, but I wasn't thinking because I was just rushing, looking at the hats that I wanted to get this weekend. And when I
2
noticed,
your time?
it was like 1 o'clock when I finally figured it out, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's live now!" And when I went to the site, there was a 1/4 left, a 6 7/8 left. I think it was just those two sizes. So I'm super upset because I really wanted this hat. I fell in love with this hat. Like it's a beauty. It's a freaking beauty in my opinion. And I can't say I did bad because like I set reminders, everything. I was trying everything to not do bad, and I just got the time zone mixed up. So please do better, Florida Mall. Put the time zone on there. I know your Eastern store. I should have just, assumed, but sometimes in those moments, if I just see 2 p.m., I'm just putting down 2 p.m. So I didn't get this. I wanted to get this. I wanted the Rucker Park pack, Lord of the Rings hat, which I got. And I it was going to be a successful weekend. So I'm one of two. And then,
but this whole pack too was a good pack.
Yeah,
they released out.
They did, but I fell in love with this hat. Like I was like, "Yo, This is it." Because I saw the blue Florida, script. I thought that was cool. I did, but like the classic F with the fish behind it, the metallic gold. I mean, I got close-ups. I was like, "Yeah, these hats are amazing." So what do you think about this hat, really in particular?
I dig it. It's almost like it's plain, but it's not, because all the patches have its own little thing going on. What makes it cool too.
Yeah.
So I like that he used the same color for all three patches, because you know how sometimes on the side patch people be going crazy, like that's the patch that they go crazy.
They take it away with different colors, right?
Yeah. And this one, he went all three the same, and it looks good. Like,
yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, man, I'm so upset, guys. This was my favorite of the week, and me personally, this was my favorite hat of the week, and I could not get my hands on it. And honestly, that brings me to the next hat. And before we start talking about the next hat, the next hat was the same situation. I didn't want to get it for me. I wanted to surprise my girlfriend and get it for her for Valentine's Day. But again, time zones, and it was very early. It was like a 10 a.m. Eastern time zone for this next hat.
I know which one you're talking about.
Okay, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Let's go. So, Stash 1250. Man, she did a great job with this hat. This hat, shout out to her for really putting together these greens and the metallic pink and silver and gold, like, and her pin. The pin was fire. I had a whole plan to get this for Sita Mamita, and it did not work out. So I'm upset about that.
I think she came out with 2 pins. I could be wrong. Someone basically dressed it up, put the pins and everything, and they tagged her on the pin work. There's another pin that has that type of leaf on the top. I could be wrong on the flower, on the type of plant, and it goes like in a ring, like almost like a, the ones that kind of drop down, like the rosary ones, or it kind of.
Okay. Maybe it was like one that she designed before, huh?
Maybe, yeah, but it was super dope when they put everything together, and I actually seen a better picture of it.
I mean, me personally, I really, really like this hat. And I think, between Liz, or Liz, I think her name is Alyssa. So, shout out to her. Shout out to all the females designing in the hat community. March is coming up, Women's Appreciation Month. We've got some people locked in for Thursday's Caps and Curveballs show. And I just, what she's doing to to put not only herself on the map, but women on the map in the hat
Correct.
community and designer hats. You got people like her. You got people like Caps and Curls. So many females out there. That's just to name a couple. We got a couple that we want to get on the show and just surprise everyone. So we're not going to name names too much. But yeah, this hat was definitely had to be in our hat of the week. What do you think? What do you think of this week's hat of the week? If you think of all three of them, you think of, you know, what we got for this week. What do you got to comment on that?
I think all three were great hats. Unfortunately, I didn't get to pick up all three of them.
Did you get any of them?
Nope.
Oh man,
I did bad. I did really bad, but this one I like that she did all that she did with the hat. It's kind of hard for me for certain teams too, though. I remember we spoke about this because you know.
How dare I? How dare I forget?
Yeah, like but as a woman, I can support her 100%. And I don't mind getting the Angels hat. This Angel logo for me is just, I don't know. I don't really.
This is not your favorite.
No.
Oh,
it's not my favorite Angels logo, but I could get an Angels hat.
What's your favorite Angels logo?
Is a no. I like the one that has the A with the original, like the original one, the one with the wings on it.
With the wing?
Yep. I like that one.
So, I mean, I like that one too. I do like the simplicity of just the A here.
Yeah.
And then being able to put two colors in the A, I thought was really cool. But yeah, so
2 colors because she did the white, right? The pink, and then the gold in the ring on the halo.
I think that's gray and pink. That's a gray and pink. But it's funny that you could wear the Angels hat in Florida. No one knows you from Cali.
Yeah, nobody knows over here. I mean, I'd be putting on a different teams. Like I'll be walking with like a Milwaukee hat. Like
people out here, back home will definitely be upset if they saw the hats that you were wearing in Florida. Hey, shout out to the hat community and people in the hat community wearing hats. That they probably shouldn't be wearing those teams if they were in their home stadium or with their friends that they grew up with,
family.
With those fans. Because I wore a Houston hat the other day, and in my mind I'm like, I shouldn't be wearing this freaking hat.
Yeah, I was gonna.
But it was just such a good hat. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't say Houston. There was no H. It was the star. It's the star logo. The one I wore for Caps and Curveballs episode this week. Every time I wear that hat, I'm like, damn. Okay, funny story, and we'll bring it to this screen. The first time I wore that hat, it was my birthday, and I was in New York, and I went to a restaurant, and I told my mom, I told my sister, I'm like, people want to get me for this hat. This is when the scandal just happened, but the hat was fire. My waiter was like, "Hey, bro. You a Houston fan?" I'm like, "No, I'm actually a Yankee fan. I'm just wearing this for looks." He's like, "Nah, you got to take that off. Like, I can't serve you guys with that hat on." And of course he was joking, but I knew that was gonna happen. And
so you're gonna get stuff being out.
Yeah, that goes right to the story of people. We're big fans of baseball, but if a hat is good, we're gonna wear the hat. The only team I haven't worn so far is Boston. Have I ever worn a Mets hat? I don't think so. I wore a Mets jersey when I was a kid. I wore a Mets jersey when I was a kid. Like I don't have anything against Mets. It's just the Met fans that hate the Yankees that I'm just like, well, I'm not going to support you guys then. So
when I went to meet you in California, I was very specific what hats I took with me.
Why?
Because I didn't want to wear nothing too crazy. I was like, it's safe to go with the Dodgers. It's safe to go, with Arizona.
Certain hats you definitely can't rock out here, right?
No. Yeah. No. I mean, here I could rock whatever. Nobody's gonna say anything to me. And for the most part, in the city that I'm in, I don't really see nobody wearing fitteds. I would have to go to Orlando. I'll have to go, you know, further out. But yeah, I don't worry about here.
All right, that makes sense. I see Kieran, he said, what do y'all think about the D-backs from Caps Boise? So if I'm honest, I haven't seen that. So what I'm gonna do right now, we gotta check it out. We love to involve the comments here. And before we go over to our Caps and Kicks, you know, segment for the day, you said Caps Boise.
Caps Boise. Scroll image.
Oh, I see the D-backs. Okay, yeah.
This one, right? The one that I just from 6 days ago.
It says 17 hours ago, but the video that they posted was 6 days ago. Yeah, that one.
Okay, so
that one is clean.
I like that.
Let me see. I want to bring it up because I spoke about it on Caps and Curveballs on Thursday,
and we've been speaking about that type of print.
Exactly. So let's bring this up because I like to talk about it. See if I can share my window. You know, our tech guy isn't here today. He's feeling under the weather. So I'm gonna see if I can do this. Share screen.
And I don't want to talk too much without you showing it, but I like this. I really like this.
I like it too. All right, I got it up right here.
Yeah, it's different. Thank you for bringing that up in the comments because I actually didn't see this hat.
Yeah. So if I'm honest, I'm sorry it's a little laggy, but you guys know that I'm a huge fan of this camo. Gray UV is always my favorite. And then we'll pull up the photos because it won't be as laggy with the photos. It's a clean hat. I don't know what's going on with this 3 hat.
The NASCAR. It's NASCAR.
It's a NASCAR, right? This is like a trucker hat. Me. Yeah, it's like a trucker hat. I like this one too. Oh, look, Jordan is in there. He's
it says how to bring back a gem for Daytona weekend. So yeah, NASCAR.
All right, that Boise, clean. That tonal black camo, the black camo, the material. I'm a big fan. What did it say was the release date of this?
It says hats are live 17 hours ago. Let's see if they even got any more.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Make that little I sent y'all a better video of the D-backs on our Instagram. Let me see. 2 messages. See if we can get that up there. Should be in our request. I'm gonna pull up the.
Well, we did bad again. It sold out. Or I should say, me.
It sold out.
Hell listen. Sold out.
This is what coffee chat is about. It's about showing the hats that have done very well over the weekend.
Now this is
sorry for the lag. My computer is not for this. That's why we have a tech guy. But that's that gray blue.
Yeah, I like that. I like that gray metallic. Blue. Fire
hat. Shout out to Kieran. I hope I'm saying your name right, bro. Don't slander me in the background, please. Great crown. Love this crown. This is definitely a hat of the week. That crown was fire. So we're gonna bring in our special guest, and I know he is on fire right now because I kept him out of his probably favorite thing to talk about. So he's gonna come in here and definitely comment on everything we just spoke about. So welcome along, Jordan Likes Caps. Man. Welcome.
That's funny. What's up, guys? What's up?
Good morning.
Good
morning, everybody.
I know that you're excited to be here. You're filling in for Justin on Caps and Kicks. And
Talk about
really quick,
shoes.
man, you have the floor for the previous hats we just spoke about. If you have anything to say, man.
Oh, that Rucker Park pack was crazy. To be honest with y'all, kind of chilling on hats right now. I'm being real selective. I'm waiting for the Philly A's. That's
okay.
The Phillies came out last night, though. That John sold out.
I was gonna say that Phillies came out last night in that Rucker pack.
Slept, but I'm not mad about it though. I'm gonna be honest with you. That Philly A's needs to come home, but for some reason the Phillies was, Caps Boise, they put out some real nice crowns. Put out some real nice crowns. That NASCAR caught my eye the other day.
Okay. I'm glad that of course Jordan knows about it. He is our hat connoisseur, if you want to say. He's the guy who keeps Caps and Curveballs in the loop for hats. But today he's subbing in for No Cap Just Champagne, like I've said a bunch of times. And and I'm glad you have the pin, because Vanessa and I don't have our pins yet, and we wanted to talk about it on the show today. So I'm happy you have it to show it off.
Real quick.
Shout out to Jordan bringing the Caps and Curveballs pin. Let's get right into it. So I have 2 slides. The first slide, very chill. But the second slide, next level, guys. Okay, let's get into it. Caps and Kicks. So I have the Travis Scotts. I've got these ones, and I got the Devin Bookers. Okay, we've spoken about the Devin Bookers a couple times. I just wanted to show off the colorway, honestly, in this one. I thought it was a dope colorway. Jordan Clarkson was wearing this one. So, these basketball players are wearing them. So I think I'm going to get a pair. The Travis Scotts were dropped on Grammy night. Travis Scott was nominated for Rap Album of the Year. Did not win, unfortunately. I think it was that Mike dude that got arrested afterwards that won Rap Album of the Year. And then and then we got these ones, man. What do y'all think? What is y'all take on these?
Me personally, as a shoe collector, this Travis Scott's, I would not pick them up. That's just me. I feel like they're more pointing towards a basketball shoe, in my opinion. And the Bookers, we talked about it last time. I like Devin Booker, but I wouldn't pick them up. And
you wouldn't pick them up.
The ones, I feel like I've seen something similar to this, right? We've seen like a gold toe.
Looks like a mocha. Like a mocha.
Okay, it's like a mocha. Okay. Sorry, on my end, it looks like that mocha part is gold. So I was like, I kind of seen the gold with the black before. They're not bad. The ones are not bad. Out of all 3 of these, that's probably the shoe I picked up.
I forgot the name of the ones. Yeah, definitely for sure. Out of the 3, I'd go with the ones. I'm just trying to get the correct name. I think they're called the Latte. The Latte, because they look like a latte. I don't think you can see my latte in my cup. It's almost done because I drink it all. But that's what they're calling these, the Latte.
I do like that they're all in a similar color scheme. The brown with the light, like the sand color. But yeah, I mean, they're just not for me. There's someone out there that they would really dig these shoes.
Yeah.
But
what model is the Travis Scott? Do you know?
So the Travis Scotts. I was looking for the model
because I couldn't find the model. I dig those. I like the old school, like Nike trainer look, like like the Bo Jacksons and like the shit like that. Like I kind of like
the strap on them. So I was looking in Sneaker News's link in bio when I was doing research on the shoe, and I couldn't find the correct name of the
it doesn't really say
of the model of the shoe. And I'm looking at it right now, but
is it?
I know it dropped on.
I'm gonna check on.
I really like those ones though, like you guys are saying. The insole is interesting. Is it like a special edition pair, or is that just like how they come?
I think no, that's it doesn't how they come.
Yeah, I think the whole latte vibe, you know how they put like in the coffee and stuff like that.
So they did that for the insole. Okay.
Or like,
I think that's what they're doing for the insole there, which I think is cool. Like, you know, it makes the one a little bit different from all the other ones besides just putting a new color, you know, on the sneaker. So good morning, Malvin. Malvin is here in the comments. I would say, yeah, my favorite here. No, you're good. My favorite here is the ones as well. I like the Travis Scotts and the books. I wanna put them on and go hoop and come out of retirement of my, you know, like junior high school career. I don't know.
I like low tops. I'd go play in the books.
Say that again, Jordan.
I say I like low tops. I'd go play in the books.
Yeah, I really dig them. They look good when the basketball players got them on, and I'm like, yeah, those are fly. I like them as a basketball shoe. Honestly, I got to see them in person. I haven't seen them in person. I'll get them in hand one day. But that brings me to my favorite slide that I'm excited for, and it is this one. Got some clean kicks up here. So we're gonna go one by one. Okay. So the one furthest to the left, obviously, is a Nike shoe. The design, in my opinion, I like the bubbles. I like the big bubbles. It's the first look at the Nike Air Max DN Panda.
Okay.
I don't like that they put the word panda on it, but whatever. So this is expected to debut March 26th. I think there's another color as well out there. I think there's a white pair out there, photos of a white pair. But that's all I got. March 26th. I don't even have an MSRP for you guys. But initial thoughts, man. I mean, the design on it is different. The material on it is different. It reminds me of I want to get the year right. The 90s, the Air Max 90s. You know, the ones that have like the spiral. I have a pair. I actually don't have them out, but I like these. I like what Nike's doing. The 97s. I think the 97s.
I love those. Those are one of my favorite shoes.
So the 97s, it reminds me a lot of the 97s, especially from the top view, you know?
Yeah, I like them. They're different.
Different, right?
What were you gonna say, Jordan?
What's up with the laces? Are they just tucked in, or are they gonna be self-lacing?
That's a good question. I think they are just tucked in, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did do self-lacing, because it has that.
It looks like.
I can't really tell, but on the tongue you can probably tell if they have that.
Yeah,
well, that's hard. That's hard to tell.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it being those automatic tightening shoes.
I see an eyelet at the top for like, it looks like where the laces go. It just looks like they tucked them. They just look very futuristic. So I thought
very futuristic,
they
right?
tucked them and they hit the self-lace drawn on them.
I feel like if they have the self-lace, it's gonna be hard to get these.
I saw someone wearing the 11s the other day. I saw someone wearing the self-lacing 11s at the mall.
Yeah.
Those shits were eye-catching.
So, I mean, I like them. It's not my favorite on this slide. I think
I'm going to guess which one's your favorite is.
Yeah, guess which one you guys think is my favorite on this slide.
That collab right there with that Bodega.
The Bodega collab with Saucony?
Yeah.
Actually, it would be my favorite, but just the cleanness of the Adidas Kith right here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's such a clean shoe. So this collab is part of the collab. The line, I think it's the SC Premier. So this is there's a couple shoes. There's 4 total shoes. This one is 140. It's MSR at 140. I think they released it February 9th on the spring collection. I don't think the actual shoe is live yet. So it should be coming out. Oh no, yeah, February 9th, Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time on kith.com. So this one is my favorite. It's just clean. It reminds me of a clean Stan Lee,
That's what I was gonna say. They look just like
tennis shoes. These right here, man, the little Kith window right there that they got plugged in with the Adidas, flower next to it. A little bit of nubuck suede on the toe. In the old school.
So let me ask you this:
looking so.
If it wasn't the collab with Kith, would you like them?
I think so. I like the shoe.
Okay.
I definitely like the design of the shoe, the nubuck, and just the hint of green is just so perfect. Like Adidas does that so perfectly. I think Kith definitely, took that from the Stan Lee, shoes, but this design it's a very clean design. You put this shoe on, it's probably super comfortable, as uncomfortable as it looks. Super light, and this is a beach shoe in my opinion. I wear these to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Go. Low socks, get a full tan on the legs. Clean shoe in my opinion. And then you guys also pointed out the Saucony Bodega collab. This shoe is a really good shoe. It's a lot of different materials, but as
this
far as like,
those are dope.
Bodega embraces a boho hippie aesthetic for their upcoming Saucony Grid Shadow 2, the Jaunt Woven collaboration. They're dropping exclusively at Bodega February 23rd. You can click the link in bio at Sneaker News Instagram. This colorway is bananas. What do you guys think?
Modesto Nut.
Modesto Nuts?
That's crazy.
We brought the Modesto Nuts for the Saucony Bodega collab. Okay.
No, I actually like in all seriousness, I would pick this shoe up. This is like something that I would wear.
Yeah. The material is bananas.
That they're showing it too. I don't feel like this is a shoe that you tighten up. You wear this loose.
Let me share this window with you guys because you guys got to see this. Let's bring this live. My computer.
Never own one of these pairs.
All right, so you see the material on the laces, bananas.
Yep.
Materials on the laces, bananas.
And that's what I was saying. I don't think this is a shoe you can like lace up. I think you got to wear it the way that it is, the way that they're showing it.
I mean, the quality of this shoe is next level, in my opinion.
I like this. I like this a lot. What's the tag on it?
The price point, I should say it here on the website.
It's gonna be like almost 2. Oh, that's not bad. I thought it was gonna be like
this is a great pickup right here.
I'm about to see if they still got them. And you know what's crazy? I've never owned a pair, so this would be my first one.
I'm trying
Saucony and Asics and New Balances. I always love them.
Yeah.
So Saucony, the brand, I remember a couple years ago when everyone was like getting on the wave. But when everyone was getting on the wave, I had a couple of like, old school dudes like, man, Saucony's been around since the 90s. So I mean, it's a brand that's very, in my opinion, slept on in the sneaker community. And I wanted to definitely shine a light on it. And shout out to Bodega. They always come up with great collabs, especially with Nike. And for them to go out there and do a collab with Saucony, a brand that people like, people sleep on. It's not something that people do purposely. It just happens. The materials on this sneaker, great. The price point, $140. You can't go wrong.
Nope.
That's two hats, guys. That's 2 hats. So if that's something that you like, man, click that link in the bio. I'm more than sure it's going to be released by Bodega. It says February 23rd, and it's MSRP at $140. For me personally, it would be my favorite, but I just like the simplicity of the Kith Adidas shoe, in my opinion. So which one's y'all favorite on this slide right here?
I already said my piece. I'm gonna try to pick those up.
You gonna try to pick those up? Yeah, I know you like those.
I'm gonna agree. Saucony's for sure. I love the different materials. It looks like there's layers to the hat, almost to the hat. That's crazy. To the shoe, almost. You hear me? You hear that? That's insane.
Oh, Justin's not gonna be happy. No, I mean I agree. That shoe is the materials, the different layers. I mean, it's
the green lace tips.
Yeah. I see. This is what's hard for me too, of collecting hats and collecting sneakers. You got to see that week, or budget yourself. Or me personally, I should speak for myself. I got to see, do I want to buy sneakers or do I want to buy a few hats? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's a good way to look at it though. Like, because if you buy a pair of kicks, that's the shoe. You know what I'm saying? But if you buy a couple hats, you get multiple hats, right? So I think that's key, especially those, balling on a budget like us. We have budgets, and when you see a shoe that you really like, and MSRP is $140, it's like, all right, well, the week before I'm gonna make sure I get 2 or 3 hats, so I don't have to worry about next week. But there's always a hat out there that you see that you really like, and then there's sneakers that you see that you like. You just got to go ahead and work that OT, man. Go ahead, grind, get your money up.
For me, is sneakers is always gonna come first for me, so it's really hard for me because I'll be like,
sneakers first or hats first? That's a good question.
Nah, sneakers for me. Sneakers.
Jordan, sneakers first or hats first?
What do you think?
Hats first.
We already know Jordan's answer. Yeah.
Jordan's going hats first.
I still, I keep up every now and then. I still keep me a little pair of Jordan 4s in the closet, but when it comes to hats, I just feel like, I don't know, I wear a hat every day. So I like to keep, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jordan 4s I can wear every day, but just the breads, but hats, I keep it moving, keep it switching.
And see, that's a good perspective too, because he wears hats every day. Like me, I switch it up. I won't wear a hat every day. I don't know if you wear a hat every day, so it makes sense. You want your hat to look fly. You know what I mean? You don't want to keep wearing the same one.
Yeah. I mean, I work 9-hour days, so the only time I wear a hat is, through my work day is on my way to work and leaving work. So I do wear a different hat every day. Or at least I try to. And then sneakers, I was a big sneaker guy. And if I had to choose between caps or kicks right now, I've been more focused on caps. But if a good shoe is out there, I'm gonna pick the shoe over the hat. That's just me.
I started with kicks. I started way before I was in the hats. Oh yeah, in middle school, I wanted. That was right around when the Yeezy 2 dropped. And I remember seeing the Red Octobers, and I remember going to my middle school's computer lab and just and staring at them. All my friends were like, we need to get these shoes, and we didn't even know what they were. We couldn't afford them.
Yeah.
All the KDs, all the LeBrons, all the Nike Yeezys. Come on.
Yeah. Our tech guy's girlfriend's in the comments, and she said if the tech guy was awake, he'd say both. And I'm sure she sees what's in his closet, so I'm sure she can speak on that for me.
I would love to say both too, but
dang,
I think sometimes you gotta pick one or the other. For me personally, it
depends on the MSRP. That thing is expensive.
Correct.
MSRP, baby.
And listen, also, if you're getting them for retail, because you really want that shoe, it's like.
Hey, Affirm will be the death of you. All right, Affirm will be the death of you. But yes, no. Top of the morning, Willie. Welcome.
Willie.
Shout out to everybody joining us for Caps and Kicks. Shout out Jordan Likes Caps for filling in for No Cap, Just Champagne, under the weather today. He sounds like a different person. You think the mic makes him sound, the way he sounds, this cold or whatever he's got him sounding like, I don't know, like he's 6'10" and plays basketball, I don't know. But Jordan, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you, Jordan.
Chopping it up with us about the kicks. All right.
Oh yeah.
Anything? Actually,
we can talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it now because we got them on now, and unfortunately, the pins got shipped to that address, and everybody over there got them, but Vanessa and I, and I sound like
I'm still waiting for my pigeon to come over here to drop mine off.
You feel me? Is she on the flight now? Isn't she? They were hanging out last night.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to get that pin in hand. Go ahead, show it off one more time, Jordan. I'm gonna put you on the big screen. Oh, that's not the big screen. This is the big screen.
That's crazy. Go. That's crazy. Willie got his before we got ours. That's crazy. But that's love. That's love.
No, mine should be in the mail. I have to check the mail.
I know mine's in the mail too, but no, not specifically in my mailbox. I know it's in travel over here.
Oh, it's in travel. Yeah, shout out to Caps and Curveballs, man. That is our pin. We don't have a release date yet. As of right now, we are asking that everyone, if you want, DM us. It's very limited, but more are definitely gonna come. But this first batch is very limited. We're gonna do a passcode for those who DM us to have access to purchase first. So if you guys want them, DM us. And then they're gonna go live very soon. Our website is ready, and we're excited. We have our own domain and our own website, designed by yours truly and the rest of the Caps and Curveballs crew's feedback. So super excited for you guys to get that in hand. Put that on your hats, see it on your hats. We appreciate it. There'll be a couple little things extra that you'll get in there that we designed. That's pretty cool. Some things you'll get to slap on computers and coffee mugs and whatever else you like to slap stickers on. Oh, I said it out loud. You guys didn't hear it. But yeah, shout out to Jordan for showing off the pin, joining us. We appreciate it. And keep an eye out on our Instagram. We should be posting a promo. Malvin's going to be posting a promo soon. Carl, I'm excited for you to get that in.
Yes. Speaking of Carl DM me, thanking us for the shows and stuff like that, and he wants one. But I told him I'm not sure if we're probably going to do a giveaway, which he's a giveaway killer. He wins all the giveaways from everyone I've seen. So I told him if he doesn't get one, we'll look out for him and do that part.
Yeah. All right. Jordan, anything you got to say?
Nope. Thank you guys for having me. It's awesome. Keep your eyes peeled for the pin and other stuff coming from Caps and Curveballs team.
Yes, sir.
See you guys on Thursday.
All right. Yes, sir. Shout out to Jordan, man. Jordan is the guy.
He's a team player.
And yes, the man waking up early and showing us some love. And as we get close to the end here, whenever we go through our segments, our last segment is always Shop Talk. All right. Yep. And Vanessa's going to explain a little bit about Shop Talk and what Shop Talk is, and then we're going to get right into it.
So Shop Talk is just like how we do on Thursdays, the curveballs. But for us is, chopping it up about something that, is different, not hats, not, it could be about anything, something that you feel comfortable talking about in the barbershop, the hair salon, the whatever shop that you go to. So we normally talk about music industry or viral videos or anything that we just find that week or this week, I should say. Yeah. So for this week, we're going to do some music. We're going to do some album releases, and then we're going to tie it all in to, of course, the Super Bowl. So you want to go ahead and do we have a slide for that today or no?
I don't have a slide for it. Okay. But what are the albums that we're talking about?
We are talking about okay. So we're talking about Kanye West came out with the album with Vultures Volume 1. He's supposed to come out with 2 other ones. There's some potential dates. But I didn't put this in, or I wasn't going to conversate about it because they're potential dates. I don't want to put dates out there and they're completely wrong. Like this one, I guess they were supposed to release it on Friday. Yep. Yeah. And it ended up pushing back to Saturday. I don't know what kind of happened. Like some things said that it released on the 9th. Some said it released Saturday morning.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, my bad. If you look at it, it does say February 9th.
Yeah. And then on some of the things that I was doing research on, it was saying early morning the 10th. So I don't know to be exact. But this is an album that he's released since the Donna album. That was 2021.
The Donda album, right?
Yep.
So I have yet to listen to this album. Morning Kenneth. I haven't listened to the album. He's got 16 tracks on here, but the songs seem to be short though, because it's 56 minutes for 16 tracks. Yep. So I mean, each track is averaging about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
I would say I'm excited to listen to it as soon as this podcast is over. Y'all can see I got my headphones in, but I'm gonna switch over to my AirPods Maxes and listen to this album, man, because I'm a big Kanye fan. I guess we can continue this conversation on next week's show about the album, because I haven't listened to it and I'm excited, and I don't know what to expect. I don't know what he's going to be talking about. The production, I expect the production to be immaculate. Have you listened to the album yet, Vanessa?
I did. Normally when I do the album thing for our shop talk, I'll try to play the album and, listen. It is a different kind of vibe for me because Ty Dolla $ign has like that slow, chill vibe to him. I like his music, Ty Dolla $ign, so I think it was cool that they collab together. So it's 2 different sounds. I like it. It's nothing too crazy, but I also like Kanye's old music.
Oh, you're a big old Kanye fan, which I am too. Yeah. I think a lot of us are. It's what made us fall in love with Kanye, right? It's what made us fall in love with his music. So it's not a bad thing, No. I think it's a good thing that, artists evolve and go into different things. So I'm super excited to see that, now that you mentioned Ty Dolla $ign, and yes, his name is on the album. It says Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign. So it's not like it's just Kanye West with Ty Dolla $ign, on a couple tracks or producing a couple tracks.
It's almost the whole album.
Yeah.
Or it is the whole album.
I'm excited to see what they put together. If it's a vibe like that. Oh, look, Benny's in the background. That's my cat, guys, who meows all the time. And backstage, Jordan's cat is there too. So his cat might be hearing Benny meow. So, but yeah, I'm excited to listen to it. But
I figured you would like that because you're a big Kanye fan.
I think so. I think I'm gonna like it. I don't want to be biased, so my opinion, we'll get back to it on next week's show on the album. But for sure, I'm excited to hear it, and I'm excited for this next artist that you brought up, because I'm a big fan of this next artist that you brought up off. Obviously, you didn't bring it up here yet, but go ahead, get into it. I'm excited to talk about it.
The next person that dropped an album is Usher. It's the album's called Coming Home, which is his 9th studio album. It was released on Friday the 9th. 2 days before the Super Bowl, which he's performing at, and he's doing big things. He's doing the Super Bowl. He came out with an album. He did some marketing, I guess you would call it, for the brand Skims. You know, they got him doing that. But I think also too they have him doing that because he has that, you know, like, I don't know if it's that sex appeal or, you know, he got that thing. He's always been like that. But I'll say the same thing. I like Usher's old music, and it's the same thing. Yes, we like for them to evolve and stuff, but growing up, you know, I was listening to, you know, his older music.
I love his old music. I used to burn his CDs and sell them on the street. My dad would have me burn the CDs and sell them to his boys. That I think he gave his boys the money to give to me to buy the damn CDs. He was just trying to teach me a lesson of, you know, hustling and grinding. But Usher's early music was my favorite. You know, the last couple albums, you know, they weren't something that I could relate to as far as sound. But I'm also excited. I haven't heard the album. I'm excited to. He's got Burna Boy on there, Summer Walker and 21 Savage on a song.
I'm pretty sure you heard that song. That one's been playing on the radio already.
Oh yeah, I know that song. But he's got Usher's got the Dream. The Dream is one of my favorite artists. You know,
really?
I mean, not the music that he has made. I love that. You know what I'm saying? His production. He's a great producer. So I can't wait to hear that song. I don't know who Feels is. He has a song with Her. I gotta hear that.
Yep.
My girl's a big Her fan. I'm excited for that one. And Jungkook. I mean, I think, you know, it's not too many collabs on here. Not too many. It's not he's got 20 songs. So out of the 20 songs, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs that have features on it. So, you know, I'm excited to hear the album and see what's up. You know, I do think it's a great perfect coincidence that it's dropping 2 days before the Super Bowl. What an alley-oop. What an alley-oop to be performing at the Super Bowl and say, hey, you know what? I've been working on an album. Let's drop it right before. And you know, Usher, he's been doing it for years since he was a kid. And you know, big ups to him that he gets to perform on the Super Bowl. I have a question, and I've been asking everyone this at work, and this is perfect because this is shop talk, and this is what we do at work. How many times do you think he's gonna say yeah in the Super Bowl while performing? So it's funny because me and my coworkers, we were thinking about what's a bet on the Super Bowl, and you can always bet like weird things. Like they had one for how many times are they gonna show Taylor Swift on the Super Bowl? Like it's like 10, 20 times you can bet, right? But they didn't have because you know Usher has the yeah song, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that was funny. I'm like, yo, how many times is this dude gonna say yeah when he's singing? So how many times do you think? Let's see if you get it right. I'm gonna put a ticker on it. As soon as that song comes on,
I'm gonna go with 30.
Yo, what 30? What if he doesn't sing that song? I'm gonna be pissed. That's an anthem.
No, I think he's gonna do his hits, and he might do you know, maybe one of his new songs.
Yeah.
You know, because he just dropped something.
You said 30, and then look who else said 30. Come on. Lucky number. I think he has to. Lil Jon, like he has to bring out Lil Jon. Like
I was gonna say he's gonna have to bring, or he don't have to, but I think he's gonna do his part and bring some people out.
He has to. I'm excited for today. You know, we promoted it with the Super Bowl and we promoted this episode with Super Bowl and stuff like that. I'm excited for today's Super Bowl. I'm excited for what Usher's gonna do in the halftime show. I hope the audio production is good because I always feel like it's better in the stadium than on the TV. You know, these producers and mixers got to do better. I'm more than sure you're only watching it for the halftime show, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see the Chiefs, the Niners, but on this topic of Usher and what he's done, and I love to see him perform. I love to hear him sing, play him all the time and at work, in the back room. And yeah, man, that's all we've been playing this week actually is Usher. I don't know if you guys have, but that's all we've been playing.
Now I mean, where I work, we don't really play nothing, but
no,
nah. So, it's cool that I did the research for the albums, because then I can see that new music coming out. But I think this is a big thing. This is cool. Usher got me to buy Heelys, in one of his videos when he was
That's
just
funny,
yeah. Through the thing, so it's something I grew up with, especially with my parents playing older music and things like that. So I'm happy for this Super Bowl. I like that they keep bringing out someone different every time, and they get older and older. They're not bringing out just the hype people that are in the now.
No, they definitely have algorithm of what they're doing. I think Jay-Z's in charge of it, so that's cool. Apple Music, they coordinate and produce the whole thing as far as sound and video and stuff like that, and setting up the stage and stuff. So I know Jay-Z's in charge of getting the artists, so he does a great job. He does a great job, and good luck to the two teams today, man. Good luck to the two teams. Good luck to
who did you have for today?
I'm going Chiefs, but if the Niners win, the only thing I'm gonna be mad about is having to deal with my coworkers. But I would be happy for them to win. Like, shout out to the Niners and the Chiefs. It doesn't matter who wins. I like to see Mahomes win, just because he's on the verge of trying to catch up to someone who's set a bar. So Mahomes, in order to be on that same level, he's gotta win some Super Bowls. He's got a lot more to win. So I'm going Chiefs. What do you think?
I got Chiefs because I'm just saying that they're gonna win. Like, that's just, it's gonna go their way. Okay. And this is gonna be a big statement out of me just because of where I'm from. I hope the Niners win just because they're not. I wouldn't say they don't have that hype like the Chiefs, but a part of me, I'm from that area. I don't want the Niners to win, so it's kind of like I want of course, the underdog to win. That's just me in any sport, But
yeah, you think the Niners are the underdog?
And this, yes.
Okay. Well, today's the day, guys. So if you haven't decided where you're going to watch Super Bowl, decide. All right. Bring a dish, bring some chips, salsa, soda to the party that you're going to. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you don't go empty-handed.
Don't go empty-handed. Don't go empty-handed. Bring something. Sit down, enjoy the game. Don't miss the halftime show. Yeah. We just spoke about Usher. And
if you have kids, they're doing a halftime show on Nickelodeon.
Oh yes, they are.
SpongeBob is performing.
SpongeBob?
Yep.
Shoot, I might have to watch that show. I might have to leave the Usher show.
Nah.
We're gonna have to have two different channels on at the same time.
Yeah, so if you got kids, you got a halftime show for them as well.
Listen, man, it's been a great show today. I'm excited for the Super Bowl. I'm excited about the hats of the week. I'm excited about Caps and Kicks because Vanessa because of Caps and Kicks, she's definitely getting a pair of those Sauconys. So sorry, guys. With that being said, is there any last things that you want to say, Vanessa, before we head out?
Just make sure. Oh, let's go back to this. I want to appreciate everybody waking up early every Sunday with us. Thank you guys for commenting, getting with us, making it fun. Yeah. And with that, please go like, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms, all the team. We have a pin coming out, so look out for that. If you have any topics, ideas, or anything that you would like to see on here, don't be scared. Go ahead and hit us up. We're always open to talk about new topics and things like that. And with that being said, I'm good, and I'll see you guys next week.
Yes. Kenneth, is all good, bro. We had we missed you, but we it's always another show, man. Don't worry about it.
And you can always go back and watch it.
Yeah. We appreciate you, Kenneth, showing love. Carl, the kid earlier who put us on to that dope Diamondbacks. Like Vanessa said, comment, guys. Let us know, DM us what you guys want to see, what you guys want us to talk about. We're open, and we'll definitely add it to our content. But on that note, we will see you Thursday for Caps and Curveballs normal show on Thursday, and we will see you next week. So with that being said, peace out.
Peace.